Simplify. We'll see how to simplify this expression here. 22 by 2 root 3 plus 1 plus 17 by 2 root 3 minus 1. Let me write down the question for you. (22) 2 root 3 minus 1. So this is the question, and the denominators here, you can see that this is in the form of, right, what we have to do is we have to find the LCM of these denominators. Now these are two unlike terms, set of terms. So the LCM of these two denominators will be 2 root 3 plus 1 into 2 root 3 minus 1. Right, so this is the LCM of the denominator, and we'll be using this to solve the expression. We'll write down the LCM. 2 root 3 Now let me tell you how to solve this. Now 2 root 3 plus 1 into 2 root 3 minus 1 is equal to the LCM that we have found. Right, I'll repeat again. We have to multiply that term or that set of terms with 2 root 3 plus 1 to get 2 root 3 plus 1 into 2 root 3 minus 1. I will just write it for you. 2 root 3 plus 1, when we multiply it with 2 root 3 minus 1, then we will get 2 root 3 plus 1 into 2 root 3 minus 1. Right, same like how we found the LCM. So what is the idea? That we take the denominator and choose which number or set of numbers we can multiply to get the LCM value, and the same number we will multiply it with the numerator. I will just show you here. This is just a rough that I'm doing for you. Okay, you don't have to do when you are solving it in your notebook. So 2 root 3 plus 1 into 2 root 3 minus 1 is equal to the LCM that we have found. Right? So the number that we multiply, the multiplier of 2 root 3 plus 1, the same will multiply with the numerator, like you can see on the screen. 22 into 2 root 3 minus 1. Okay, so 22 into 2 root 3 minus 1 will be 22 into 2 root 3 minus 1. I will just write 2 root 3 minus 1 inside the bracket, okay, showing that 22 is multiplied with this term. Now let us go to the second fraction and see the denominator there. 2 root 3 minus 1 into what number or what set of numbers will be equal to the LCM? Okay, I think you have got it in your mind. That's very well. So 2 root 3 minus 1 into 2 root 3 plus 1. This is the multiplier by which, when we multiply, we get the set of LCM. The same multiplier will multiply with the numerator. 17 into 2 root 3 plus 1. Right, I hope you understood this. Plus, we'll write that plus sign. 17 and into 2 root 3 plus 1. 2 root 3 plus 1, we will put it inside the bracket, showing that 17 is multiplied with 2 root 3 plus 1. So this is the step that we have done. Next, let us see the next step. What we have to do now is we have to open the brackets, okay, and we have to pick up term by term, every term to open the bracket. I will just explain to you how can we multiply 22 into 2 root 3. Okay, I'll just show you here. 22 into 2 is 44. So 22 and 2 are real numbers, so we could multiply it. Root 3 is not a real number, it's a radical, so we can't multiply, and that's why 22 into 2 root 3 is equal to 44 root 3. Right? Quite easy. Now we'll multiply with the second term in the bracket. 22 into 1 will be 22. Right? So we got it as 44 root 3 minus 22 plus. Now let's see the second set of terms. Let me erase the rough that I have done. 17 set of bracket or multiplier. 17 into 2 root 3. Let me just explain to you here how can we multiply that. 17 into 2 root 3. 17 into 2 would be how much? I think you know the table of 17, right? 17 2s are 34. So we get it as 34 root 3. And we will just replace the value over there as we open the bracket. 34 root 3. 34 root 3. Okay, now we have the last second term inside the second bracket. 17 into 1. Okay, so plus 17 into 1 will be how much? 17. Alright, so we will write the denominator now. We have solved the numerator. Now let's see the denominator. Now can you see that this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. I hope you remember the expression for this. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Quite simple. A square minus b square. So we'll represent the denominator as a square minus b square. A is 2 root 3 and b is 1. So 2 root 3 whole square minus 1 square, right? Or you can just write 1. Let's see the next step. We'll simplify the numerator further. Okay, now you can see there are two like terms, 44 root 3 and 34 root 3. So what we do is we will add 44 plus 34, and how much do we get? 78. And root 3 plus root 3, they are common, so it will be written as root 3. 78 into root 3 minus, let's solve the real numbers, minus 22 plus 17. Minus and plus, what do we have to do? We have to subtract, right? And symbol of the bigger number, that is 22. So we got it as minus 5. I would just show you how we got minus 5. Minus 22 plus 17. Right? Plus minus, we have to subtract. That we got 5 and symbol of the bigger number, that is 22. Minus, so that's why we have to write minus 5. Let's solve the denominator. I have explained to you this in the previous videos, but again I would like to explain to you so that you get it and understand it much better. Now that square is for both 2 and root 3, right? So we separate it, 2 square into root 3 whole square. Square and square root cancels, leaving 3. 2 square is 4 into 3. And when we multiply it, we get it 12. So 2 root 3 whole square is equal to 12. We'll just replace the value over there in the denominator. 12 minus 1 square would be 1, right? And we can just write this expression once again. because we have to subtract the denominator. (78√3) minus 5 divided by 12 minus 1 is 11. Right, quite simple, and we have simplified it. You can just go back to through the video and see it. So this is the answer, and I hope you will go through it again and try to understand it much better. Okay, and like I say, that the best way to learn maths is to practice it. So keep practicing. It will make you understand much better. And there I have given you homework. So try doing that homework.